All right, everyone. This is the premiere of something I'm calling the Contextless Cast. It's basically a podcast with all the bullshit cut out, but it doesn't make any sense because it's a bunch of disjointed thoughts kind of stuck together. Another thing I should mention is that our buddy Joe from Instant Replay Live fame is joining us, and he's a nice guy. We had a lot of fun. He came down for like a weekend, and we just hung out and recorded some stuff and had a lot of fun with him. So thanks, Joe, for being a part of this, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Welcome, everyone, to the inaugural, I said that word right?
Yeah. Yep.
Episode of the Contextless Cast. This is a podcast where we...
act like you give a fuck.
I'm looking at Sonic memes.
Perfect. The only context in this podcast is that there is no context.
We got there.
Yeah. So we're going to talk for like 3 hours. 3 hours, boys. But we're going to cut it down to like maybe 10 minutes, if that.
You remember every episode of Roseanne, which is "Fuck you, John Goodman, you fat cuck."
Yeah.
What's the same?
And I
What's
was
similar
laughing.
between an Amazon package and me? A box.
Yep.
Both are filled with cum.
From Jeff Bezos. I think Jeff Bezos' cum tastes good.
Well, what's he eating? Let's talk, because he's probably eating a lot of good
Human
salads.
hearts.
You think that motherfucker's got gout? That's a legit question.
If he has gout, it's been isolated and is being.
Oh, because I've done that before.
Anal beads?
No, like ripped him out like a fucking lawnmower.
Out of you or someone
No,
else?
someone else.
I've never done
I
anal
like
beats, but I've
small-ish.
pulled them out of my own asshole. Yes.
Can I just say I can't wait to edit no context. I did that once.
And just throw it in a couple times.
Out of yourself or out of someone else? Yeah, out of myself.
Yeah, fuck it, why not?
You understand my theory for the show now. Seriously embarrassing.
Fuck me. The other shit story I love out of the internet is like the kid who was like in 3rd grade, and he was like, it was my 3rd day staying home from school. My mom's like, "You're fucking going to school." And he's like, "Well, I have diarrhea." He's like, "That don't matter. You got to go to school." And then that was the day Hugo the Hornet from the Charlotte Hornets mascot came to school.
Uh-huh.
And he's like sitting in the gym, like just sweating, and he's like, "Oh Christ, no!" And Hugo's like picking up kids and like wee spinning them around, and he's making the eyes like, "Hugo, no."
And Hugo sees it and just
Yeah.
like walk up like,
Yeah,
this
I
kid
got
wants
it.
snacks.
And he's like, that's the day it became known as the kid who shit all over Hugo the Hornet. It turned out to be a 50-year-old black man screaming, "What the fuck?"
I know,
I
I'm
love
sorry.
it.
I was a little kid. I must have been 7. And I had to poop. And my parents were very outdoorsy, and they used to take me outdoors places all the time. And we were driving in a 4-wheel drive vehicle across a really bumpy dirt road very slowly. And I'm like, fuck. I'd never shit in the woods before. Or, not that I remember. Like, my mom might have just held me over a fucking pit or something, but...
The Grand Canyon.
I was young enough to not have done it by myself, so I didn't know the intricacies.
Yeah.
So I get 3 McDonald's napkins
That's not enough.
as my ammunition to deal with the flood. And I remember, and this is burned into my memory. I will have Alzheimer's one day, and this will still be a thing that I remember. Mm-hmm. I figured it out, kind of. Dug a hole. They gave me a little trenching shovel. Dug a hole.
Yeah.
Did the like lean against a tree kind of thing.
Yeah.
Let her rip. I got a single droplet of shit on my shoe.
The splashback.
It was like it was like a stranger gave me 20 grand in a briefcase. And like, this is a secret now that you have.
I've never
that feel the
wiped
same?
without blood.
Oh my god. Well, we got the name of the first episode, don't we?
I've never wiped without blood.
Yeah.
Think, YouTube will like that.
Yeah.
Good SEO.
So that's my experience with that.
Okay, well, It's just it's like me not being able to eat peanut butter. It's just an experience I'll never have.
Yep.
You having a clean wipe, me eating peanut butter.
Mm-hmm.
They're both brown.
We're on the same spectrum of the rainbow, you know?
Mm-hmm. So how would we grade it? Like in comparison to something else?
I'm just saying, like, if that's
Were your blood shits worth $1?
okay.
It was
Amazing.
getting real hot in here.
Dude, I mean, look,
Just like a Nelly song, right?
I'm
I gotta laugh.
I'm gonna
I got
climb over
one.
that fucking cord there and fucking lick your taint. Dude.
You're gonna take my clothes off because it's getting so hot in
I'm
here.
gonna take your virginity. I'll tell you what.
Thank God.
Finally, right? You already took mine. It was great.
Was it?
Yeah, Tom really needed that.
I did. I needed a win for once.
Instead of you're coming, you're like, I'm winning! I'm winning!
For once!
High score!
Oh, God! Thank you, God! It took me a long time to make it speak English words.
Not NBA Jam fans here. I said that's okay. I got it.
guys
No,
ever heard
you can't laugh at facts, dude.
Have you guys ever heard of wolf bagging?
You can't laugh at facts.
It's true.
That was good.
What's wolf bagging?
Oh, I can't wait to edit this.
I guess I could explain wolf bagging for you.
Please.
It's a pretty simple process. It's so you've got someone who will be the anal recipient and someone who's going to be the anal giver. You need
Sam and
need
Tom.
raw bacon. You want it to be kind of slimy, kind of slick. You need a string. And
So
you're gonna
room temperature.
Yeah, definitely. It needs to be sweating a little bit because you want it to be nice and lubed up.
Yep.
The anal recipient is going to swallow that bacon on a string. So you got the string still ready to go. And then the giver is going to hold that string right until the moment they're at the climax.
Mm-hmm.
And then yank it out, causing the recipient to retch, vomit up. But the anus is going to get so tight. And that's...
Sam, we have a word for it now.
We've just been calling it Sam Fun Time.
Yeah, you know those moments in life where you're like, I feel so alone, but then somebody who confirms like your lifestyle choices.
So that's
Oh,
like
talking about underage fucking, I don't think you've ever heard this story.
I'm already half-mast.
I've told you this like 4 times.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Then I'm ready.
We were hanging out in the animation room at Suva. Nothing to do with you. You're good. At our
Sam was 12 at the time.
at our art school, and we were all sitting around talking about how we lost our virginity.
Oh, yeah.
And we're bullshitting, and we had a friend named Darren, but we always called him Derek. Because
I've been a bully my entire life.
no, you haven't. You just finally found the opportunity to bully, and you went, yeah, baby.
I guess, yeah.
And he was telling a story about like, oh yeah, it didn't take long, but me and this neighbor girl, we would do stuff like hand stuff when we were like 12 or whatever. A couple story beats later, blah blah blah, talking shit, and I'm like, and Derek over here's fingering 12-year-olds. Beat, the head of the university walks in, along with like a tour guide of people she's presumably wanting to show the campus to. Being like, and this is the animation room. These are some of our students.
To be fucking fair, though, that is just how it has been in every animation.
Oh,
class
yeah,
where I've
of
been.
course.
Just some dude in the
By the way,
corner,
don't
like eating them.
Yeah, don't kick the box in the corner. Schmoolies in there.
That's just I didn't realize at the time how absurd that story was.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's just
And every hour on the hour, take a number 2 pencil back there and let him eat it in front of you.
That's how you get that good sharpen, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Put it in the top of the box. And
Right in the top of Schmooly.
Do you remember the first time you ever really fucking irrationally hated someone that you were aware, like, I shouldn't hate you as much as I do, but I can't help it?
Ooh.
'Cause
I don't know about the first time, but yeah.
Going back to like 4th grade or whatever, I remember being super into girls pretty young, of being like, fuck yeah, I want to get them kisses, that shit.
Yeah, because you
And-
were 6'8" in 3rd grade.
Yeah, that's what it was.
At 8 years old.
Yeah. Full beard. Like,
Yeah. Gotta get that shit.
I want to get them kisses.
Come over here, honey. She's like, oh my God.
So me and this one girl, we'd always play, I don't know what the fuck, Titanic or whatever the fuck, you know, just
the salami.
yeah, butt stuff. I think that was a fun game.
Classic shit.
And
You'd be like, hey, have you seen Lemon Party? And
I
then when
missed
she
how-
throws up, you're like,
I missed how old you were in the situation.
like 3rd, 4th grade, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah,
big 8-inch wiener.
yeah, I remember it being that small. So we're playing or whatever, and it was like me, this girl who I fucking loved, and then her dumbass friend. And we're doing something. You're playing, you know, the way kids play. We were doing like army stuff, and like, oh, I'm shot, and I'm laying on the ground dying, and she's like a medic or whatever the fuck, and I'm like, here we go, fucking first kiss, baby. You gotta kiss the dying boy. And then her dumbass friend was like, I'm a medic. You're all fixed now. Let's go play. And I was like, you cock-blocking cunt. Like, you know, to that 10-year-old or whatever the fuck. Yeah,
That's right.
20 years later, I'm going to destroy you on a podcast, you bitch.
No. The next day you're playing tag and maybe your foot slides out a little bit and she decks herself against the slide.
Yeah.
And then old
fuck
Susie
you,
talks
Claire.
a little
Yeah.
slow from that day forth. This isn't my proudest moment, but I remember I was getting bullied by like a gaggle of women. I was in
27.
3rd grade, right?
So
Girls-
women is a strong word.
Girls are like,
It was the teachers
they
and
have
his mom's
a
friends.
foot on everyone.
Yep.
They're so much bigger, so much sooner.
Yeah.
And these 4 girls were bullying me, and I blacked out. And then I woke up to me helicoptering one of them into the rest of them. I had her by her shirt, and I was spinning her ass around, and she was like, stop it, fucking quit it, stop it. And I threw her into her friends, and they didn't fuck with me again.
I like
And that's why I punch my desk when I play video games. To get it out there.
like you're like, Your Honor, I blacked out. And then this happened.
I swear to God, I don't know what
can't
fucking
be held.
happened.
It's literally the
Responsible.
section in OJ's "If I Did It" book, because that's what I immediately went to. And he's like, I
put
blacked
that evil
out.
on me.
Yeah.
I blacked out, and then suddenly the 4 girls were dead.
But OJ didn't do it, right, guys?
In civil court, he was found guilty. When I was like,
Moving the fuck along.
when I was in 4th grade,
That and that sentence are it. I don't care what you say after this.
Women have vaginas, right, Tom?
Yeah, but women aren't fucking 12 feet tall.
not the ones I fuck.
Yeah, so I'm never gonna be a box eating height.
There's an amazing.
Not with that
But he
attitude.
was.
Oh, that guy.
Because she was like 6'8" or something. She was like
Oh,
ungodly
he
tall.
was?
No, the girl in the show.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You just gotta Cotton Hill yourself, and then you're,
Well, no,
you're right
just
at box
flip
height.
them around. But,
Or you
I
take a
mean,
knee.
or you just pick
Or
them up and flip them.
You take the
And their head digs into the ground because they're way too tall.
Yeah.
you take the milk crate you're carrying around and make her stand on it.
Yeah,
there you
there
go.
we go.
Or Tom, you do
fuck.
your cool move of holding them down and taking it.
Oh man.
I might cut that out. We'll see.
Maybe I'm a
What if
Jorah.
one day? What if
I'm
one
sorry.
day there was?
I don't like this hand thing you're doing.
So like
Nothing good's gonna come out of this.
pussies are sweet, right? And and what if
Like
one day
taste-wise, or just like fucking
What if-
fucking gnarly,
what if
bro?
one day
Pussies!
science
Yeah.
allows you to have just a ball of pussy?
Disgusting. First off, I can't imagine what would
Like on
look
your
like.
lunch break when you're done
It'd
with
be
your
like
lunch.
fucking Cthulhu's
Yum yum,
afterbirth.
Chipotle, num num for my tum tum, and then I'm gonna eat this pussy. Blech.
I just pictured the scene from Willy Wonka where it's the guy going, "The Pussy Man can."
The pussy
There must be a fleshlight that's just like ball shaped somewhere out there.
Well, you have those.
Well, no,
those
he was talking about the taste. He
fake-
wants the taste. You can get that fucking alcohol that they pour over women's naked bodies.
Rubbing
that just
alcohol.
tastes like alcohol with fucking funk on it. I want puss. I want fresh puss. You have a special container for it?
Sam, if I got you
Yeah,
a
but at
can-
work. Don, hold on.
Sam, if I got you a fucking cantaloupe that just had like a human pussy grafted
Like
onto
carved
it. Yeah.
immaculately, I'd be sad when it rotted.
Okay.
all over.
Tom!
Thank you.
Since you put me on the spot,
Yeah.
and you know I have no shame, what are your top 3?
been so long.
Masturbating to the Joe Rogan Experience.
Yep, that's a top. That's
I love weed. DMT. What?
I don't know.
What if the Earth was flat? Like it's not, but like we can entertain the idea for this podcast.
That's a good Joe Rogan.
I only make love one way and one way only.
Of course you do.
Woman on her back,
Yeah.
head hanging off the bed,
Okay.
head down, kind
Yeah,
of like
yeah.
head down. Googly eyes on chin, and I'm fucking her mouth.
Dude,
Kevin gets that pussy.
Kevin is
I
a
get that
dog,
mussy.
dude. He's a dog.
You gotta kill it.
So I would take a 2-liter bottle of soda and pour it out because I don't drink that shit anymore.
Because you're a man of God.
Man of God, I would
You
take
drink only holy water.
Yeah.
That you boil your hot dogs in.
right, and then I would take some very fine wire and stick it through in a lattice through the container.
That's so.
That's
gross,
so much
man.
vomit.
So
Jesus
there's-
Christ.
There's just like a patchwork of, like the lasers from Resident Evil.
Yes.
Fuck, you took my joke.
God damn it! I'm so sorry.
Damn it. That's all right.
Yeah, with lasers from Resident Evil, my fucking cock.
Yeah. Well, let's
How
go.
would you? Okay, so I'm guessing you're cutting the top off this 2-liter.
Yeah. No. I would cut both ends off, so
Yeah,
it's just a
okay.
tube of
Tube of penis murder.
And then I would
I hate that
take
band.
out my newly formed penis spaghetti and go. Never love you.
Paninas press.
Right. I think I'd just be like those guys in like
Kevin.
the Pain Olympics and just fucking little hatchet and just go at it. Fuck it.
Kevin, because I'm editing that,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna isolate that. I'm gonna let that live somewhere.
Please, thank you.
It's gonna be
I'm 100% sure it's not original.
What was it?
Paninis press. You missed it.
I did.
It was
That's
amazing.
great. That's fucking amazing.
You see, you're so focused on yourself, you're not focused on Kevin.
God
That's
damn it,
your
Kevin.
problem.
We can't all focus on you all the time.
Then
I
you're-
only.
you're
I
missing
can
great
only,
jokes.
Tom, that is our biggest failing as a species.
I know. I can only.
Anyway, thanks for listening to the Contextless
Oh, that's
Cast.
Your life is 4 minutes later.
Yeah, it's been 4 minutes. I hope it wasn't a complete nonsense dumpster fire. Oh wait, no, I do.
That's the point.
Yeah, that's the point.
figured it out.
Good night. Well, wasn't that a bunch of bullshit? I guess if you're still watching, which I assume it's the regulars, Nick, Joe, Drew, Anna, the usual commenters. If I forgot you, I'm sorry. The reason I'm talking to you at the end of the video here is that I would actually like some feedback on what you thought of the Contextless Cast. I could take it in the form of likes or comments if you don't mind leaving such a thing. And yeah, I mean, it's not just for SEO purposes. I mean, comments are nice, but I legitimately am curious what you guys think and whether it's worth churning out more of these. I realize it's a bit rough. I have bigger plans for it as far as like visuals go. It is kind of just audio with random photos at the moment. But maybe leave some suggestions and tell me whether you liked it. Yeah. Thanks.